What's up, guys? It is the Wolf. Good to see you guys. Hopefully, everyone's having a great day. And I'm going to try to give you guys some more information that you guys did not know. So this is something that we've used, but I never actually put like a solid legal term to this. So we're going to take a look at something. All right. Don't mind this. This is from the old video. Let's go to Google. What are enumerated rights? Or excuse me. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's start there. We got to talk about enumerated to then reference unenumerated. Rights that are specifically mentioned are enumerated rights, but other rights are not specifically mentioned, but which are considered fundamental to the operation of the nation and liberties enjoyed by the people. Okay, so to numerate or enumerate means to basically to number your rights, and this is a direct meaning that we have numbered your rights in the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the Declaration of Independence. So what are unenumerated? Okay, so what are examples of unenumerated rights? Because the rights protected by the Ninth Amendment are not specified, they are referred to as unenumerated. Supreme Court has found that unenumerated rights include such important rights as right to travel. Oh. Oh, we're back. Sorry. Okay. I fixed my hair. Okay. Speaking of which, so some people have said they've never seen me with hair. Most people haven't. See a little bit. So, you know, do you guys want me to grow my hair out? Should I get an afro? For some people didn't know, I used to have hair down to here. I looked like a light-skinned sexual vampire back in the day. All right. Worked a lot for the ladies. The ladies love pulling guys' hair. I didn't know that was a thing until anyway. So all right, so what do we just say there? There are unenumerated rights. And what have I told you guys in the private? So for those people who do not know, you can belong to my private group on YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel, click on the join button. You can pick a monthly subscription. You can see all of the members only videos. One of the things I talked about out there, and I'm bringing it forward, okay, is what we just talked about here. Let's go back. Let's go right back to it. So in the Ninth Amendment, the founding fathers essentially left a open check. The Ninth essentially says, look, if there's a right and you believe it's a right, you have a right to do something without a license. Now, we already know on the federal level, and it might have been the Supreme Court level, that they ruled that anywhere where the states or any other municipality or corporation charges or requires a license to which it is something you can do privately, you have the inalienable right, especially through the Ninth Amendment, God-given, to ignore that with impunity. For we, the private citizen, the private sector, the national, have created this creation, which means the creation cannot be more powerful than the creator. So in this, an example of your unenumerated rights is the right to travel. However, the Supreme Court has already ruled on this, So we are double down, baby. Well, what else is there? The right to vote, the right to keep personal matters private. Let's take a quick look at the ninth one here. This is you have the right to make important decisions about one's health care or body. These are in unenumerated rights. A lot of people out there don't understand the civil engineering or the social engineering that these corporations are doing to all of us to make us obedient slaves and servants. They want a worker bee, they want a corporate drone, a shill, whatever you want to call it. They don't want you to know about civics or critical thinking or the Constitution, Supreme Court cases, which are law, constitutional law, absolute law, the supreme law of the land. Now, I don't know who this person is, Annenberg Classroom, but thank you for your information out there. You can get a newsletter. Freedom of assembly, civil liberties, your right to remain silent. Look here, popular lesson plans. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do right here? Not that I don't have a million things already coming to my mailbox already. These are your enumerated rights, or excuse me, unenumerated rights. When you are defending yourself in the courtroom, now obviously we're not here to argue with the police officer and get all, whatever. You should have all this in your right to travel binder. And as a matter of fact, also, you could be sending copies of your certain copies of your proposal, your affidavits of right to travel, of who you are, using the GPO styles manual, passport, all that to your district attorney, who already should know this stuff, to your attorney general to your state, who also should know this stuff, your governor, your chief of police, your chief sheriff, also to your congress people, to your aldermen, to the Department of State, letting them know what they're doing to us down here on the state level. You can whine and moan all you want about what these places and people are doing to you, but the federal government, they have a obligation to us through the Constitution to protect us and our rights, all of our rights, even the unenumerated, non-numbered. Your unenumerated rights, also referred to as common law, common sense, common knowledge. These are the things that they were like, we need to write those down. Those things are so common. We're going to hit the hard stuff, the absolutes. Because our founding fathers, the founding fathers, our ancient brethren and sisters didn't think that we, the American people, would ever be so damn lazy, willingly ignorant, that we would allow ourselves to be subjugated to all the things on all the methods of media, radio, television is part of the media. Food, water supply, products, technology, person to person, all of these toxins that we allow and all these things that affect us on a daily basis. They didn't foresee that coming. They were like, hey, we gave you guys a great gift. And what did that gift bring us? Peace. And what did peace bring us? Comfort. What did comfort bring us? Laziness. What did lazy bring us? Control by a third party. As a patriot to the United States of America, we all are a part of this problem, but we are also the solution. We're also the cure. But this is not a speech for me to say we all need to rally together, and not under me. We have to do this individually as one voice. And we have to have enough people to learn what's really going on. And if they want to change, I mean, the document does say we the people, right? We the people in order to form a more perfect union. That means we're all supposed to make the changes. You guys don't like a two-party system? Make it a three-party. You guys don't like taxes? Tell them we're done with taxes. You guys want to see the police officers be held to a higher caliber and not have such sweeping power with no agency over them as a whole? Change it. Send out your letters. Send out your affidavits. Do you guys even know where half the money really goes that you guys are paying? You think it's just patriotic to pay all the taxes no matter what they say? There was a time when there was no federal tax. There was a time when there was no tax on goods and things bought in your area. They implemented those things slowly, and then everybody else said, well, I guess this is what everybody else is doing. I must do it too. Who told you that? The person who were charging the taxes? You want those reduced? Tell them to reduce them. It's not going to happen overnight. It may not even happen in, 5, 10, 20 years. But if everybody starts sending out that information, but here's how they'll rebut. Well, but if we cut all the taxes, our nation could be in trouble. We might be attacked by war. Now, there is some truth to that. We don't want to cut out all the taxes. Okay? Because we do have some enemies out there, unfortunately, because of what certain people have done with our country and involving ourselves and other people's business. That can be a very risky and yet rewarding thing to do. So they're not worried about me. They're not worried about this video. They're not worried about most of the people out there. They're not worried. Why? Because 99% of the people out there, plus or minus, don't know this information and won't know for a long time. And then if they do know it, they still have to be passionate enough about it to want to do something. A lot of the rights and things that we have now came from a lot of people who are nameless out there and have suffered and sacrificed their entire friends, family, lives, everything for a better future that we have. And now we have it and we're slowly giving it up. You're not powerless, you're powerful. That's why they want to control you. The weak want to control the powerful. Am I wrong? So they're the ones who are really weak and we're the ones that are powerful, but we don't know it. You might as well be a cow with those little milk suckers on your teats, your head in a little vice, eating some hay that they put a little Maui Wowie in there, standing in your own fecal matter, right? Wolf, you do too much. Really? Or do I not do enough? Hmm. The future's up to you guys. What you guys do with it is up to you. Look at me. I used my life to get this far, to learn this, to bring it to you. So it's not in my hands. It's in your hands and your children's hands and our children's hands. And if not, guess whose hands it'll be in? Something not alive, controlled by a small select few who want to abuse you and your rights and your children. So either send your letters or don't. I'm doing and have done my part in this story. The rest is up to you guys.